The story begins with Boruto running around the streets with his friend Ninja. Apparently it is a matter of life and death, he says, so they must hurry. Later it was revealed that they were after the limited edition green chili hamburger being sold, and lucky for them today was the last day. After taking one bite they puke a little. It was too spicy for their taste, but it was worth it. Then they watch their home from the train point of view, saying that the Leaf Village is getting modern nowadays. After that, a boy is getting bullied in the alley, but the other kids are not satisfied with just money and wants to beat him up. Good thing the hero comes to his rescue and pours some beverage to the bully's head. This angers the villains as Boruto drops off and activates his ninjutsu technique, creating more clones of him. He takes down 2 of them and finally he put the chili burger to the last kid, causing to let go of the boy's wallet. He then gives it back to the boy and more bullies enters the alley as they now chase after them. They successfully escape by getting to the rooftop and Boruto asks the boy if he's okay. But still he is worried, because tomorrow they will still come after him again. He reasons that he's not as strong as him, and he doesn't know ninjutsu. He asks if Boruto is attending the academy and he answers yes, he will be attending it by tomorrow. This comes as a surprise to the boy named Denki, as he is also attending that school also, and they become friends. The boy says that it is his father's wish if he wants to inherit the company that he needs to study ninjutsu as well as academics. It turns out that Denki's father owns the biggest train company in the land and Boruto got excited over it. The hero asks if he wants to be a ninja and the boy just says not really, but he also can't disobey his father. Then Boruto suggests that you should teach your dad a lesson, but it's already 7 p.m. and he forgot that he needs to get home or his mom is gonna be mad at him. Night comes, and the kid has been reprimanded by his father harshly. His father insisted on him that he must attend the academy after what happened with the bullies that day. After that, as he's about to go to his room, a snake figure suddenly takes a bite on his shoulder, at the same time possessing the boy. The next morning Boruto is running down the streets again because he is late for school. Then he saw his new friend from yesterday, only this time he senses a dark aura surrounding the boy's body. It turns out Boruto is using his eye he inherited from his mom, to see the dark energy that is possessing the boy. Next, the bullies from yesterday are now being lured with money as they now go inside a train to meet with Denki. Seconds they walk in, the door closes as the train is now moving by itself and the boy speaks to them from the other cabin. It turns out he lured the bullies to the defective train of their company, which scares the bullies when they see the roof being torn apart. Denki added, "Another defective train is coming on their way with no one driving it and it will collide on us any minute from now." But then Boruto came from above, and asked his friend on why he is missing the first ceremony. But he doesn't care about that, he's just here to prove to his father that he's strong. "What happened to you?" Boruto says, as Denki just wants his father's approval, that's why he's doing this. This angers the hero, telling him that he should make his own decisions instead. The bullies now warns them that the other train is coming, so it's up to Boruto to do something to save everyone by doing a ninjutsu technique of shadow clones. He then makes a human ladder of himself, but he lost his footing, so he shouts at his friend to do something that snaps away his dark energy. Denki now catches Boruto outside, while the other clones successfully changes the direction of the railroad. After that they avoided the other train, but they still have a problem of Boruto is still hanging outside the trailer. Denki says he can't hold on much longer as he's about to fall alongside the hero. Good thing the bullies are there to help the two, and they got back inside the train safely. But still the danger is not over yet, as the train is not stopping and the trailer is breaking apart. They now all run to the other one immediately, but the two decided to stay behind, so that they could stop the rampaging trailer. Meanwhile, the teacher is now making the roll call of the first day of the academy, but Boruto is nowhere to be found. And then they heard a loud noise coming from above as they see a loose trailer heading towards the cliff of the Hokages, instantly damaging his father's face on the mountain. After that Boruto walks out, announcing Boruto Uzumaki as present on the first day of class. Everyone is looking at him dumbfounded as they cannot believe with the amount of damage he has done. First day of school, our hero is so excited for the day ahead, but Shikadai tells him he's been suspended for 2 weeks so he should restrain himself this time. Boruto just ignored the know-it-all friend and continue his way with a smile. Inside the classroom, the hero takes his seat beside his friends, then other students begin to gossip around on how he was just suspended after putting the town at risk of disaster. Shikadai tells him just don't mind them, they will stop eventually. A rude boy named Inojin passes by Boruto and expresses his opinion of how special he is being treated, despite the fact if someone here destroys a train they will definitely be thrown in jail afterwards. Shikadai defended his friend by saying it's not what you think really what happened, but Boruto just smiles, and asks the boy let us be friends. Next is the PE class outside, where Boruto excels in his ninja moves by running through different obstacles in the field with ease. Denki then approaches, telling him now that he's the second best in the class today. His classmate named Iwabe got the best time and yet he doesn't even know who it is. Lunchtime comes and they go back to their room to get their food, but a voice is heard telling them to go away and it's their classmate Iwabe who's sleeping inside. Shikadai says he's a repeater from last year and failed to graduate 2 times already. Boruto says hi to him but the hostile boy gets mad, because he doesn't want to be friends with the son of the Hokage. A commotion ensues while everyone gathers around to see what's happening. Iwabe tells him that he's an eyesore, and he just get by because of his father's name. Then Boruto is thrown in the room like a rag doll, and the boy continues to challenge the hero. Denki warns him that Iwabe is the best when it comes to physical combat but Boruto doesn't believe it because he keeps failing on class. Iwabe goes on with his protest, that being strong is the way of the ninja, that is why the Hokage is the strongest in all history and he can get away with anything. But time goes by and this place becomes soft and turns into a school for wimps and he cannot accept that. He then grabs Denki by his shirt saying he's also weak, and after seeing that Boruto intervenes and defended his friend, the hero now stands up and accepted his challenge. In the exercise hall, all his classmates are there to watch the fight between the two and Boruto is pumped up and ready. The arrogant classmate even says that he won't use his staff because if he did, it will end Boruto's life. Denki is worried for him that he might get suspended again after this. The two starts as Iwabe throws his shuriken to him and Boruto swiftly avoided it, followed by a continuous attack. Distracted by the hero's throw darts, he didn't notice Boruto is already behind him and barely blocks all his advances to him. And yet again the hero has been thrown by Iwabe, and then Boruto catches his breath for a while. The chubby girl says he's no much to Iwabe, so why bother? But the hero thinks otherwise as he continues to fight the bully. Iwabe made a drop-down kick to Boruto but it's just a shadow clone. Then the hero sneakily kick his face from behind and he got thrown away. But to his surprise it's just a substitution decoy and Boruto becomes frustrated on where to look for the enemy. Little did he know he is just hiding beside the wall until the right moment he grabs him, but the hero suddenly turns into a smoke, confusing him. Next, Boruto produces more clone of himself and charges towards the bully. And one by one he got punch, then kick, and also been thrown away by him. The bully now uses a smokescreen, turning everyone's visual into nothing, and Shikadai is getting stressed on Boruto for fighting a difficult opponent. The hero's clones are trying their best to subjugate the guy but all of them fail doing so. Iwabe tells everyone that time has changed. They teach this non-related ninjutsu subjects, that's why he fails, where it used to be power is everything, he could have graduated and became a ninja years ago. Boruto concluded that he's just really bad at studying. He added, if you really wanted to be a ninja you just keep on pushing no matter how many times you fail, and not act like the world is against you. The hero charges him but he disappears behind a cloth. In a surprise Iwabe is later seen hanging by the pillar, and then throws his shuriken to Boruto. Some of it hit him, confusing the enemy that it's the real body but it's just a clone. The hero now takes this opportunity to sneak attack him as he strikes him 3 times, mauling him, and ultimately defeated the opponent. In a desperate attempt, Iwabe uses now his weapon in order to win against Boruto, and then suddenly a red bird was summoned and snatched the hammer out of the villain's hand. It was revealed that it's Inojin all along, who owns the ninjutsu bird, as he smiles saying he doesn't want it to be unfair for the both of them. After that Iwabe admitted his defeat and all his classmates cheer for Boruto. Watch this next video. See you on the next one.